Welcome back to the Skift Daily Briefing. It's Friday, May 29th. I'm Sarah Dandishi, and today, United CEO slammed the door on airline mergers and had some very blunt things to say about JetBlue. The U.S. government spent 8 years creating a one-page document about passenger rights, and Expedia just partnered with one of the biggest streamers on the planet. Let's get into it. So first up, United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby went on stage at a Wall Street conference this week and put the merger speculation to bed. No more big airline deals. Not with American, not with JetBlue, not with anyone. Quote, for any time I can see in the foreseeable future. He also called out a popular Wall Street theory that his American Airlines pitch was really just a cover to make a smaller JetBlue deal look palatable to regulators. His response, it's just idiotic. But the real spicy part was what he said about JetBlue specifically. When asked if United would ever acquire them, Kirby said that he had respect for JetBlue's CEO and then proceeded to bury the airline in the same breath. He said United would need to improve JetBlue's margins by 25 percentage points to make the deal work, and called that mathematically close to impossible. So what is Kirby's actual strategy? He's betting that weaker airlines will simply shrink or collapse under the weight of high fuel costs, handing United market share, gates, and slots without needing to buy anything. He's already called the ultra-low-cost carriers like Frontier a lost cause in major airports. Spirit's gone. The consolidation he wants is happening. He just doesn't have to pay for it. Next up, and buckle up for this one, the U.S. Department of Transportation just finalized a rule requiring airlines to post a one-page summary of passenger rights on their websites. Sounds reasonable, right? But here's the catch. It took 8 years to implement. 8 years for one page. And here's what makes it even more frustrating. The rule doesn't actually create any new rights. No new compensation for delays, no new standards. Airlines just have to describe the protections that already exist, in their own words, on a PDF. That's it. So for comparison, Europe put real teeth into passenger rights back in 2004. If your flight arrives 3 or more hours late in Europe, you're entitled to cash compensation, up to 600 euros, depending on the distance. Research shows that it actually made airlines more punctual. Canada also has mandatory compensation rules, and India has them too. But the U.S., a PDF that took 8 years? As Skift Rafat Ali put it, Europe put a price on delay, but America put a one-page document on a website. And finally, Expedia just partnered with iShowSpeed, one of YouTube's biggest streamers with over 50 million subscribers, and sent him on a nearly 12-hour Caribbean live stream with the Expedia logo plastered on his jet ski, boat, and plane. The reach so far, over 400 million people across the live stream and social channels. Now, Expedia's SVP of brand marketing described him as a Gen Z Anthony Bourdain, raw, unedited, genuinely authentic. And that's exactly the point. Gen Z doesn't want polished travel ads. They want to watch someone that they actually trust experience a place in real time. And this is part of a much bigger shift. A Skift research study found that 57% of Gen Z and millennial travelers use social media to plan trips. This should come as no surprise. Fewer than 10% use traditional travel websites. Expedia, Booking, Virgin Voyages, they're all moving their marketing budgets towards creators and fast. Now, the question worth watching, TikTok and YouTube are powerful discovery engines right now, but they could easily start building their own booking layers and cut out OTAs entirely. It happened with Google, and it could happen again. Well, that's it for your Skift Daily Briefing. For more industry news, head to skift.com. And as always, subscribe at skift.com/daily. Thanks so much for listening.